open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Hello guys, my name is Brisa and welcome to my channel. So basically today I'm going to be talking about the 5 things that you must do as soon as you get into the UK. The first 5 things that you should be on your to-do list without fail. So the first thing is to get a SIM card. So this is the thing, it depends on where you're coming from. But what's happened now is a lot of embassies are now giving people a SIM card. So the moment you get your visa and they say that you've been approved, they're just going to give you a SIM card in a package and stuff. And that is just beautiful. If that's going to be what happens to you, then that's lovely. But some countries haven't started doing that. And a few people that I've met did not have the option. So coming here, just get a SIM card. It doesn't matter who is going to pick you up from the airport, or I don't know guys, I can't stress this enough. You need a SIM card because anything could happen. You could not maybe miscommunicate with whoever's supposed to pick you up. You could get to the airport and you're stuck, or you're delayed, or you get released early or something. You really need a SIM card. Now I'll tell you one tip that I had to figure out. I learned that way. When I came, I didn't have a SIM card. I didn't get one from the embassy. In my country, they don't give you that at the tailor's office. But, well, when I first came, they were not giving that. But apparently the few people that came in after me were able to get one. So this is the thing. When I came, it was so interesting because then the airport was really, really busy. And we had to wait for about 3 hours. I know, ooh, about 3 hours. So basically, what I ended up doing was thinking, I'm in Europe, guys. I'm in Europe, and it's a first world country. Everything must work. So my little brain thought, we must have free Wi-Fi at the airport. I mean, in Zimbabwe, we don't have that. If it's there, it doesn't work. It's never worked for me, to be honest. Before I left, when I was in transit coming here, I had to hotspot this other lady who was a tourist in Zim, and she had to do something quickly about, I don't know, work or whatever. But I ended up having to hotspot her, and I didn't mind because I was leaving the country and I needed to use my data anyway. But that's because she couldn't find any free Wi-Fi. So, and I couldn't find free Wi-Fi either. I had to buy data, net one data to, finish up whatever things I had to, because I came here in a rush. If you know me, this is what happened. Or if you've watched my previous video, I left in a rush. So, fast forward to here. Here I came to Heathrow Airport. So at Heathrow, they have free Wi-Fi. That I know, I've used it. You just need to log in. They ask you for your email address, and once you put that in, free Wi-Fi, happy days. Before you come here, before you get on the plane, please make sure you buy a power bank. For those that do not know what that is, or have a different name in their country, I don't know what you guys call them, but a power bank is basically just about this big, the size of your phone. Yeah, pretty much about this big. And what happens is it helps store power, so you can plug your phone into that. So you might be thinking, oh, the airplane has that, every plane has got charging ports or whatever. But hey, I have news for you. You can get into a plane that has one that doesn't work. I got into a plane from Austria to Heathrow. It was very, very old plane, but then again, it did the job. We needed to come here, they had a shortage of planes, and we used that. And it was okay for transit. But that's very normal. You could find that. You might not have that. And just keep your battery really, that must be the most important thing to you, having phone battery. So make sure your phone is fully charged, make sure you have backup power, make sure that you have your cable, your charger, and don't drain your battery thinking you're going to charge your phone somewhere, because you never know where you had it. So anyway, that's it. The first thing is a SIM card. Right, next on my list is collecting your BRP at the post office. Your BRP will be ready about 10 days. Yeah, I think about 10 working days after you arrive here. So maybe you're arriving on the 2nd, so probably by the 12th you have your BRP ready. I know some people that had theirs done. Usually, like when everything is working well, by the time you get here, you just wake up the next day and you go to the post office and collect your BRP. It's ready. But because there's been a delay. Oh, imagine I'm struggling with English words. There's been a delay, and sometimes this happens. There is a delay at the post office. Your BRP is not ready, so you need to go and get your BRP. At least give it 10 days if you have 10 days, and it'll be out. And a BRP is your biometric residence permit. Basically, why this is so important, why I've put this number 2, is because you cannot do anything. You can't do anything in this country without it. Now you have your passport and you have that letter that says that you can work in the country and all that stuff. But if you don't have your BRP, you can't open a bank account, you can't register you can't do anything really. You can't even get a house, you can't. This is when you see that life really gets hard. And once you collect that BRP, keep it safe and guard it with your life, because that thing is very, very important. So everything that you're gonna need from now on will require that. The next thing is for you to open a bank account. So you have your BRP, you need a bank account. This seems like maybe it's the last thing that you want to do, maybe after you get paid or something, but you really need to do it really soon. So as soon as you collect your BRP, just pass from the post office. Most of the time, close to the post office, there's a bank. Just walk into any bank you see really and just open a bank account. And you give them your BRP, you give them your passport, they'll scan you in, they'll check you up, and they'll open an account for you. And believe it or not, guys, opening your bank account here is free. You don't need to have any money on you, you don't need to have money in your account, you don't need to have cash to deposit, you don't need to pay anything. You just open, you sign papers, and it's yours. No bank charges at all, no deposit required, so just open it. If you don't feel like using that bank after a couple of months or weeks or whatever, you can go to whatever desired bank you need. So what this enables you to do is that you can get your salary right into your bank account, because your salary, you don't get salary in cash. You're here legally, you got papers, you need a bank account. You need to create a credit score, you need a bank account. You need to be able to get a credit card, you need a bank account. So you can't do a lot of things if you don't have a bank account. And this country doesn't run on cash. It doesn't run on cash. By that I mean, like, if you're from my country, in Zimbabwe, we hardly use cards. We use US dollars as hard cash. You get your hair done, you pay cash. You do this, you pay cash. And a lot of things in this country you buy using your card. Now, once you do that, if you don't like moving around with a wallet or a card or anything, it's very easy. You can just link your card to your phone, download GPay, and once you move to this country, you change your phone settings to the United Kingdom. And once you've done that, it will give you access to applications that are used or that you can use in Europe. So basically, you'll be able to use your GPay in England. You'll be able to download applications like Club Cards, Morrison's, Costa, Tesco, in order to save your money. So do that. The next thing after that is to register with a GP. So that's your general practitioner or your medical doctor. There is one very close to wherever you stay. So you find one close to where you stay. You can just go online and say surgery near me or GP near me, and you go there, you walk in and say, I just want to register with a GP. So there is no reason why you should delay, because I mean, it is free. It is free. You can register and it is free medication. Like literally, you can just fall ill today, you just go on to a GP. Life will be very difficult if you fall ill and you do not have a GP. And you don't need, again, you don't need money to open No, not to open, to register with the GP. You don't need any money. You don't pay anything. It's just a requirement, and it's a free requirement. So why not do it? Just go do it. You never know when you fall ill, when you need the GP. Yeah. So I've spoken about 4 things so far. And the last thing that you need to do, the 5th thing I've chosen, is to get appropriate weather appropriate clothes. So now that you've got a bank account, now that you've got everything else in place, I would put the 5th thing, get weather appropriate. Guys, there are charity shops in this country. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I'm in Europe now, I'm gonna wear labels, I want to be buying this and that in the shop. Let me tell you, free advice: the moment you walk into this country and you're new and you just want to be spending your money buying all these labels so that people see you, or for Instagram, or for whatever, or to show back to people, you're gonna be broke, really broke, and really fast. And because you're still new, you can't have access to credit, you can't borrow nothing, and it's gonna happen really fast, and that's not gonna be nice. So because you need to build what they call a credit score in this country, you don't just walk into the bank and open an account and then you get a credit card, and they need to trust you. You need to work hard to earn their trust, and that's what a credit score is. It's basically you working hard to earn the trust of the bank so that they give you a loan or they give you credit. So you need to build that. So find a charity shop. So winters in this country can be really, really cold. So a charity shop, I'll give you guys a few examples of charity shops. We have Isabel's Hospice. So Isabel's is a cancer association charity shop. So basically you'll find a lot of clothing. Guys, charity shops are not for the poor people, they're even for us. We need to give back to the community as well. Yes, and you actually will be saving a lot of money, because for £10 there is a charity shop that actually I go to, and I'm not even shy to say it. I go to the charity shops, I buy stuff in the charity shop. I bought this in a charity shop. See how glamorous it is? How beautiful this is. I bought this in the charity shop for £1, just £1, and it's okay. I don't know, maybe people have different sentiments, but I would walk into a charity shop. So any day, anytime, no questions asked, no judgment. I just feel like I can do that. So when you come here and it's your first month here, saving, wherever you can, just save, right? Okay, so go to charity shops, buy your jackets. You're gonna need them. Make sure you got boots, make sure you got coats for winter, scarves, hats. And let me tell you something about charity shops. They even have stuff that are not one bring you things in a charity shop. All you're just gonna do is come home and wash them and dry them, and you'll be okay. You can actually survive the winter. It's survival. Then you can, after working second month, third month, you can obviously go on to, oh, I want to shop in Harrods, I want to shop in John Lewis, or I want to shop in. You can wear all that stuff, because then your first paycheck would have come in, you'd have seen your bills, you'd have made like a budget, and like exactly how much you can spend on these labels that you love so much, and you can do that. But it doesn't matter how much money you come with from home. You just need to save, because what could happen is it might take a bit of a time before your salary comes in. And because you've just moved, maybe you've come in mid-month and you've only worked maybe 10 days, your salary is not going to be the same, it's not going to kick in. This system works a bit different from the system back home. So you get paid for what you've worked. Basically, that's how it works. So you need to save as much as you can until you feel that, okay, my salary is coming now, I can live life the way I've stressed enough about that. So Isabel's Dog Trust, Cancer Association, Willow's, Scope. I'm just going to list a few in the description box. So if you're moving to the UK, make sure you really put an eye on those shops, because they're going to come in handy. Then there is Morrison's, it's a grocery store, and Sainsbury's, a grocery store, and Asda, it's a grocery store. Those 3 grocery stores have got thermal socks, thermal tights, and thermal tops. So you're going to need that to retain the heat in winter. So you're going to need to wear your thermal top before you dress up for work, your thermal tights as well as your thermal socks. That will keep you really, really, really warm, like super warm. You need that. It's not even like a luxury, it's a necessity. So you need to get that. And I think a thermal top is about £6. If it's really expensive, £7.50 or £7.60, you'll get one. Tights about £9, £10. Or you can find occasionally you can find thermal tights in Lidl or Aldi's for about £2.50 or £3. But that is occasionally. If you come in at any time of the year and you really, really need that, just go to Asda, Sainsbury's, and Morrison's. What I'm talking about these shops is you're bound to find this affordable and within walking distance from wherever you're staying. Now, of course, there's people that like to shop at M&S. You can find your M&S if you want to. You can find Chew. You can find really, but these are like basic grocery stores that you can actually find within a walking distance from wherever you're staying. So that's why I'm talking about these. That's about it. And guys, in my next video, I'm going to talk about the furniture. My. Is it true that there is free furniture in the UK? Like, you can come in and you can furnish your house with free furniture. Not even broken furniture or damaged furniture or anything. Like, how do you go about getting free furniture? I'm going to talk about that. So if you want to know how to furnish your house with free furniture in the UK, then subscribe to my channel and click the notification post so that the next time a video is up, you are definitely not going to miss it, and you're going to be able to get yourself some free furniture in the UK. I think that's about it, guys, and you have a safe trip if you're planning to fly anytime soon, if you're thinking about moving. All the best in your planning. I hope this video was useful to you. If you are, I don't know, if you're already here and you hadn't done any of the things that I've spoken about, hope this is very useful to you. If you have any other questions about things that you need to do in the UK, the next 6 things you need to do, or how to do whatever that you really need to ask, I haven't been here for long, but whatever I can answer, I'll tell you. Whatever I can't answer, I can actually ask people that have been here and I can try and respond. So just drop your questions in the comment section. And that's it. Thank you for watching my video. Have a lovely day. Good night, good morning, depending on wherever you are in the world.